A handful of theories were circulating on why the Crowdstrike Microsoft outage happened yesterday. Here is what I settled on. So the patch has a memory address which has 0x9c, kind of a memory address which is reserved for the which is a reserved memory. So anything that is trying to access this memory will get a null as a response. Since this is written in C++, a very complex programming language, there was no fail-safe mechanism to handle if the response comes back as a null. So I looked at the code. Someone was sharing the code online. It's actually looking at this address and trying to get a value, but that address is not accessible and it's getting a null. Since this patch has elevated permissions to run again, it runs infinite number of times until it gets the value from that address. And that's the reason this blue screen of death was showing up in everywhere, wherever Windows is running on and wherever Windows is using Crowdstrike as its vulnerability software. So that is the reason why the blue screen of death showed up in the first place. And to fix that, either you have to have a manual intervention, meaning someone need to be there in person and do it. And we're talking about several millions of machines which are hosted in different locations where humans cannot access them, and you have to virtually access them to update that fix. So that is the reason it took so long for them to fix it. Luckily, CrowdStrike was able to come up with that fix, and that was fixed now, and all the machines are back in normal functionality. So apparently, probably someone who wrote this code did not write an error, catch block or something which catches this error, and that's the reason it kind of escalated and caused major turmoil in the entire technology and finance and wherever Windows machines are used in complement with CrowdStrike.